Delco right now. I'd say there's two that can really fit into this as Marple. I think Marple's won, I think 6 in a row at this point, but their big win was the win over Haven. That was on Wednesday. Lucien with the homer and extras. As someone who played at Strath, I can verify this. Homers to right field there are not very common. And I think within the last few years...
I don't think I've ever seen one.
I think in person, I've only seen one. It was Cole Peichel, actually. He was PO now. Yeah, actually.
Is he a lefty or is he
He's a
right?
lefty.
Okay.
And it was in a playoff game. His first playoff at bat.
All right.
But yeah, I mean, the ball that Lucien hit, it didn't matter if they moved the fence or not. Like, he was jogging halfway to first. But that was an awesome game. It was 2-2 going into the ninth. Lucien, I think that was the first pitch. And he sent it to right, and they added 2 more runs in the inning as well. But that felt like we're officially back win.
Yeah.
Like, they'd won a couple games, but like going on the road to beat that team who beat you on your home field to start the season, to go out there, that was like we're ready to go kind of.
Yeah, I think we're really starting to see, especially like this week. I think we finally we're really seeing that Marple team that we're seeing what we were so excited about over the winter. That talent's really starting to show. I think the pitching is really settled into just maybe not just set roles, but they've just settled into, they're really keeping the runs down. And the offense is just rolling now. Well,
that was the thing, because the offense is one thing, but Jack Mahalik, the first time Haven and Marple played, let up 4 in the first. Mm-hmm. He let up 2 over, I think it was either 6 or 7 innings in this game. And as we said in the last show, once you get to playoffs, and the offense helps, but it can only get you so far, and they need him pitching like that in order for a deep run. But I think the biggest thing for the team right now is Jason Bennett being back as the DH.
Yeah, that helps a lot.
There's a very strong argument. I'll listen to arguments for other teams, but in terms of a top 4, having Bennett Cox, Lucien, Jason Bennett, and Paul DeFrucio, it doesn't get much better than that in terms of the top of the order, and they've been playing like it as well. This week really showed that. As I believe a 3-0 week. They beat Ridley, Haven, and Springfield, and they're another team where they probably won't sneak into that top 4. They could. They probably won't into the top 4 to get a bye, but they're probably going to host.
Yeah, that them and I guess we'll get into it, but Pencrest, we're probably looking at that 5-6, because it's right now Chichester's undefeated. They're not going to lose. So they'll be. I think they're the one. Unionville's 10-1.
Yeah.
Haven's.
So we've had some changes. We'll get to in a little
really?
bit. Haven's number 2 right
Never
now.
Mind.
Spoiler alert.
All right,
we will get to that.
Okay, we'll move on.
But yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, that was the last thing. Marple looks good.
Yeah.
They got a couple big games coming up this week, and so one of those games will be against Pencrest. But Pencrest we'll talk about real quick.